is one where I think a lot of people kind of know what would happen. But what happens, Bryan, if Devin Haney beats Ryan Garcia?
The more interesting piece of this to me is like Ryan Garcia losing, and then okay, you have lost two of your last three fights, two very high
Well,
profile fights.
we're gonna get to him. We're
And
gonna get to that. Yeah.
like that's sort of what I'd be thinking about first and foremost. But if Devin Haney wins this fight, then yeah, it's another notch on his belt. Depending on how he does it, we can sort of then rank where this is amongst his quality victories. It's not going to pass like someone like Vasily Lomachenko, but it could still be one of the better wins in his career, given the pedigree and talent that Ryan Garcia has. And I also think it sets up Devin Haney for another big fight. Um, who that would be, I don't know. He said that he's willing to take on Subriel Matias, and that's an interesting one to me because you can make that happen. Matchroom, both under your stable. Matchroom has a strong foothold in this division now with two of I think the best and most difficult champions to fight in that division. Um, Isaac Cruz has another title. Maybe there's something you could do there in the future, whatever the case may be. But I think with Devin Haney, he could fight Subriel Matias, assuming Subriel Matias gets past Liam Paro in June. And that's a fight that could probably materialize like in the fall. And that'd be very, very exciting.
And if we're talking money wise, because as you know, Devin Haney might not always bring in the numbers and stuff like that. He wasn't afraid to go down to Australia. I don't think he should go to Puerto Rico to fight Subriel, but that would be crazy.
I don't
Like
think
how he would do it, but that would be absolutely insane. I think if Devin Haney wins, right now I still think he's at the top of the 140-pound division. But if he gets this victory, I think it adds more cachet to his name. And then I think he said himself, Devin Haney said he wants to make the biggest fights in boxing. Now, I think for the boxing nerds, him and Subriel Matias would be the fight that people would want to see. But I think Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, that's the bigger fight to make in all of this. I feel like that would be the fight that Devin Haney would look to next. And who knows, Teofimo Lopez, right? Hustle Man, Haney versus Teo, September, October, it's time. Or during Heisman weekend in December. Like, we don't know how many times Devin Haney is going to fight. So I think it's one of those things where we could possibly see them fight in December. Will the fight happen? It depends on Teofimo Lopez, because I think Devin Haney is willing to make these fights happen, and we've seen him do it. He went all the way down to Australia. He fought Lomachenko. He fought Regis Prograis. He's fighting Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney.